Yo, why am I still stuck on Victoria Monet's album? I be stuck on an album for a good 2 months. What's up, crazy? How you doing, boo? I'm doing good. I'm over here chilling. I have some shit to talk about tonight. I got some. It's a lot. A lot is going on right now, and at once. Anybody feel like that? Like a lot is happening at once. Like, if you don't feel like that, God bless. It's probably my time to feel that way. I'm interested. Crazy, where are you located? You in Jamaica or are you from Jamaica? I need to go back to Jamaica so bad. The last time I went, I was 14. That's way too long. So I plan on going. You're in Jamaica. I figured. Big up. For real, I have to come. I have to come soon. I'm giving myself next year. I want to go 2 places next year. Costa Rica and Jamaica. It has to happen. I might host something there too. Like on the beach or something. Why not? I got Crazy in the building already. She could help me organize it. It'll be so cool. We can have a good time. But no, y'all, I'm Shandy Love. I'm a spiritual life coach. I'm also, I love to talk about love. I love to share real nigga shit. I love to talk about the stuff that's happening. Not no full thing. Like just like stuff that's really going on. Stuff that make you think, you know? Other than that, I love to dance. I love to move my body. I'm falling in love with my body every single day. As someone that was suffered with body image, I am really accepting myself. And that's something that I want to talk about too today. Self-acceptance. And I'm talking about all parts of self. All parts of self. Not just a little bit, not based on conditions. I'm talking about when you down and out, you still love you. When you don't look your best, whether it's weight-wise or whatever the fuck is happening in your life, you in a rut, you still fuck with you. That's what I'm talking about. So that kind of self-acceptance. So that's what I want to touch on that tonight. But yeah, I can honestly say I've been challenged in all those areas as of late. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I fuck with it. You know why I fuck with it? Because I'm acing all the tests. Like I'm like really passing. Like, I'm really like, I feel like flying colors, honestly. I shall say. Because the amount of shit I could have done. You up in number. What that mean, Crazy? Break it down to me. Break it down. Yeah, y'all, like up my life, please, so we could get people in here so I could tell them the tea, please. I need to tell them the tea. There's a lot of shit that's been happening. I don't know if y'all don't know. Yesterday I said I'm going to move to Orlando. So yeah, it's official. I'm going to be in Orlando, Florida, and I'm just trying to accept it because I'm not really big with change. Like change is so scary, but it's a must. If you want to get to where you need to get to, you need to sacrifice some stuff. You need to prepare for that change because it's coming. Like we ask for all these manifestations. We ask for all these things, but it's like we don't realize that in order for us to receive these things, some things in our life are going to have to shift. Some people in our lives are going to have to shift. People are going to have to go. And it's not easy. Phil, what's up? What's up, Phil? It's not easy. Fix this angle. This angle's crazy. Hi, Xavier. Yeah, y'all. Thank you, guys. I appreciate y'all. Yeah. You're going to have to be like, okay, you got to be with the shits. I'm talking about even when you're scared type shit. Because I realized something. That shit is not going to go away until you do the shit. Like, until you do what you need to do, it's like the fear is gonna just, you're gonna have to just do it. Some people are lucky enough to deal with the fear like in another way, like where they just like, all right, they do the shit brave, like knowing, confident, right? But some of us, we're gonna have to do it scared, and it's just what it is. Like, I don't believe anybody is making a wrong choice as far as like their life path. At the end of the day, I feel like you'll always end up where you need to be. That's what I believe, because there's so many things, too many like, to call it coincidence is crazy. Like, you decide to wake up one day and go to the cafe at a certain time, and then that person decided the same thing, and boom, y'all meet there. Like, you know, stuff like that. Like, I don't believe that's a coincidence. I feel like if it wasn't gonna be that time, it's gonna be another time. Like, it's just so many possibilities. Get money, thank you. Be comfortable with yourself. Crazy. That's literally what I want to talk about. Being comfortable. I'm talking about, y'all. I had been on a crazy ass journey as far as like accepting my body image, accepting my self-expression, accepting the fact that there are things I just don't know, and it's okay to be the one like learning. Like, you know, I don't have no problem with learning. It's just that I have a problem with people being condescending. I feel like you could teach somebody without making them feel like they're stupid. Like, there's certain tone, delivery, all that. It's the way you articulate. And like, I feel like the best teachers are the ones that are so fucking compassionate and humble. Like, if you think about your favorite teacher, there was something about them that made you like say that they're like your favorite. Like, it's some kind of like personality trait, some kind of warmth that you feel when you think about them. Same shit. So the ones that I think I saw on TikTok the other day, this girl was talking about she was working with this mentor, and the mentor was just really degrading her. Like, how you gonna try to help somebody achieve some shit in life and putting them down? Like, I don't believe in that tough love shit. Like, for some people, feeling smarter than someone else is all they have. Thank you, Xavier. Exactly. I agree. I definitely agree. I feel like people, it's like this ego thing. Like, and I feel like you said, that's all they have. They don't take the time to really know themselves, because I feel like we all came with something so important. Like, if you think about every one of us being a puzzle, and we connect to each other, and imagine you saying you want to change your shape to fit, to look like everybody else. How would you fit in this puzzle? You know, it's like when you're not following your path, it could lead you towards some bullshit. So like, it's like, love yourself, honor yourself, love your fucking uniqueness, like love your quirks. Like, I be stuttering than a motherfucker, and I be fucking up my words, and I still be talking my ass off with confidence too, because what the fuck? What the fuck is all this shit anyways? Fuck English. Like, you know, like, we gotta look at the bigger picture. Like, look at the bigger picture and see that this shit, like, at the end of the day, I'm gonna remind everybody again, we are on a floating rock in the middle of nowhere. And I don't know if people really like take that into consideration when they be like, I get it, we be so attached to the fine stuff, the daily mundane task, the little annoyances. We get so attached emotionally that we forget that none of this even fucking matters, bro. None of this shit matters at the end of the day. Because if you was to be gone tomorrow, you can't bring none of these problems with you. None of these things, material things with you. All you're gonna have is the level of death your spirit had while you was here, and you're gonna have to repeat that shit over and over again in the next lifetime until you get it. And that's why I be up here chanting affirmations and shit and reminding people to tap into their spirit, because sometimes we let the external, right? How it looks. We place so much of an importance on that shit. We make it so grand and big that we forget that there's another side that we can't even see. And that's the most important part. So it does take us like really like taking a moment to like, and I don't know if I want to continue calling it shadow work, because shadow work, I feel like it kind of scared people away. Like, people who feel like spirituality, like people who are into spirituality are demons. Like, what the fuck? I had my mom say that to me earlier today. I don't even want to get into it because she's something else, but it just really brings me back to how people be projecting. And people who really dabble in spirituality, they don't fuck with that word. That word came from the oppressors to keep people afraid, to create this entity that's not even real. Like, you know, like, of course it's dark and there's light, but come on, like, when have you seen darkness defeat light for real? All you need to do is turn on the light. And that's the best way to do that for yourself is to tap into your subconscious mind. Tap into the parts of you that you try to suppress, the parts of you that you don't like sharing with other people, you feel like is too vulnerable. The parts of you that you rather not deal with. Those are the parts that needs your attention the most. It needs your attention the most. And I'm not saying, to rush the process and to, it's that time. You would never hear me up here be on some, no, because I understand that everybody has their own kind of path, their process, their pace. And I would never condone anybody to rush to go nowhere or know too much too soon. Because that alone could put you into some shit. So, like, take your time, yes, have grace, but then you have to also balance that shit to be like, all right, let me challenge myself a little bit. Like, if I ran 1 mile last week and I feel like, all right, 1 mile is getting kind of comfortable for me, why not try to see if I could go to like 1.5? You don't even gotta go to 2 miles yet. Like little baby steps. Those baby steps, they count. Okay, they add up. So don't think that because you didn't get up and completed all the tasks on your to-do list today that you failed something. If you got up today and made a choice to do one thing, you already up there. Like, sometimes we're too hard on ourselves. Facts, boss. Facts. Yep, Phil, I'm telling you. But it's okay. I'm learning. All right, so with this full moon and Pisces coming up, at first I was like, Pisces is a sign that you really cannot get. It's really the unseen for real. Like, I understand why they call Pisces kind of confusing. I get it. It's like this annoying feeling that you can't explain. Like, this energy these past few days. And I'm starting to realize this is what acceptance feels like. To be accepting of the fact that you're not going to know everything. Be accepting of the uncertainty. Like, you don't know how this shit gonna go. You don't know the results. Like, when I tell you I've been traveling the path of uncertainty, like just having so much faith in the direction that my life is just trying to go. Because at this point, my hands is like this. Because I know what the fuck I fucking did in this lifetime already. I put in the work and I did some of the same shit over and over again. Got the same results. So now I'm taking a step back. I'm going to ask God to lead the way because obviously I need some help. Boss this week. No, for real. Like, so I'm just like, I'm letting y'all know it really does. It don't have to be hard. Like, at the end of the day, this shit, it ain't easy. I'm not going to say it's easy. It's not easy, but we are so creative. We're so creative to find a way to make this shit, to fully accept the journey that we're on, fully accept the situation for what it is, and say, I'm gonna get through it. Like, to at least have that inner knowing, and then watch your life play exactly what you're thinking up here, cause you believe that you're gonna get through it. Watch your life unfold with that belief, And of course, it takes you putting in the effort. You can't just say, I'm gonna just rock out to this shit and not really just sit there. Like, you have a physical vessel for a reason, to move your hands, move your feet, to get up and do something, It be like that. For real. I'm scared shitless about this motherfucking move, y'all. I'm not even joking. Like, a part of me is like excited because I know that this is going to like help me get to where I need to go faster, because I am just like letting everything go. Like, my lovely apartment is leaving, like, you know, but I'm also saying, okay, I'm sacrificing all this material shit to really fucking get this shit on the road, because like I've been working way too hard to not get there. You feel me? Like, I'm ready to put in the work necessary to get to where I need to go, but I'm doing it scared. So if there's something that you're afraid of, just understand that that fear does not mean it's the end all be all. Like, that don't mean that you can never get through it. Like, it's possible, but you gotta get creative. You gotta get kind of creative with this shit. Like, you know what I did to find myself here? Yeah, I thought I fucked up. Let me just say, I thought I fucked up, but I don't think we ever fucked up. I feel like we just take certain paths. Like, we either take the easier route, the shortcuts, if we be about our shit, or we want to fool around and fuck off and shit and take the longer route and go through all these challenges, and they call it the scenic route. And then you just get there when you get there. I mean, it's just by choice. It's by choice. It's your choice. What are you choosing? Some of us feel like we have to have a hard life in order for us to be successful, and that's not the truth. We gotta work so hard. We gotta work tirelessly hard. We gotta work so fucking hard to get there. Like, if we don't put in that hard work, we ain't gonna get, like, no. But like, what is your hard work? What is your way of doing? Because the times that we heading in, following people and looking at what they doing and trying to like copy that, is not gonna work. It's time to get creative. We really are entering the era of the divine feminine. That's the era of the mother. I mean, like, it doesn't mean that we'll push the men aside. No, I feel like there are some men that I'm meeting that are really tapped in, tuned in with their sensitivity, and I fuck with that, because we need that balance. A man with no feelings is not going to be able to lead anybody. He has to tap into that emotions to consider himself a creative. But then you have people that point at them and say, oh, they're sassy and they're a bitch. Like, I'm not gonna lie, some of them move away for real. But we all fucking do. Some of us, we all have traits. But it's like, the longer niggas be like pinpointing and pointing at the other person, judging, commenting on them, like, y'all missing the bigger picture. Like, that's the longer we're gonna be like pushed back. 'Cause all this shit could change if we all really wanted it to. I was like, yo, if niggas got up and be like, they're not working tomorrow, everybody be like that. And I'm not only talking about black people, I'm talking about everybody. Because at the end of the day, everybody's a motherfucking slave to this motherfucking system. At the end of the day, it ain't no skin color shit, okay? It really ain't. But I don't think people want freedom as much as they say they do. Because they understand freedom comes with a cost. You may have to go without the fancy shit, right? You may have to go without the cars and the lavish and the luxury. You may have to go. And if you're thinking like that, then that just goes back to show how much you lack. Like, it's like you're coming from a place of lack. Because if you really understand how abundant you are, you know that whatever you give away, you could receive 10 times fold. Always. You are an unlimited conduit for abundance. Unlimited conduit. And abundance flows right to you. Balance and understanding of both sides. Yeah, and it takes some time to get here. It takes some time to be able to be like, yo, that's true, but then that's true too. To have that open mind. Because some people really are so close-minded, they believe that whatever they see is only it. And those people you gotta be careful of. They are dangerous. When they can't have that, like, they can't even try to step out of their shoes to really try to understand some other shit. Like, that's how you keep yourself limited. By having that closed mind, by not being able to talk about the stuff that makes you the most uncomfortable. Sometimes you're gonna have to have those uncomfortable conversations. I wrote on my list, right? That's what I was gonna talk about. I talk about accepting the body. We're gonna get in that a little bit. Accepting the body and self-love, self-acceptance, love in 2023. Love in 2023, y'all. At this point, I feel like a rookie. And I've been out here dating and trying to get to know people as much as I could. I'm not gonna even act like I've been like really the best of the best. I have not. There's some things I had to learn. And I'm happy I did. Looking back, like hindsight, I'm happy I messed up. I'm gonna really just put quotations because I feel like I just was having an experience with each of these people, and there are certain things that I learned from them that I know I would never do again. I would be able to, but then there's certain things I realized I was repeating. So I'm realizing something like, I may have not learned my lesson, and I'm tired of learning having to relearn the same lesson over and over and over again. That shit is nuts. That shit makes me feel like I'm going through a time loop. That shit don't feel right. As somebody that likes to go like this, to be doing this like that, nah. So that's the most I could say about love in 2023. I feel like love in this era is it's just teaching me. It's teaching me how to let go. It's teaching me how to honor my body and accept myself. Like by experiencing rejection, by experiencing people not feeling worthy, not feeling valued by others, by experiencing all those like reciprocal situations, I've learned some valuable shit, yo. And I'm happy to say I learned that shit just in time for 30, where it's just like a new era, like a new. I look back at my life and it just seems like so like fucking long ago. It's just very long. It's so weird. It's a weird like memories is a weird concept because you don't be there physically, but you be feeling that shit. You be feeling that, and you could have the glimpse of it, the glimpse of the past, and it's very magical. It's very mystical to me. But yeah, I'm learning that love. What am I learning about love? I'm learning that love is a slow process, a slow build, and it's definitely a choice, especially now where there's so many things shoved in our face, so many options, so many people. Well, social media make us feel like it is, make it seem like, oh my God, you lose that one, you get the next one. And what people don't realize, all you're gonna do is until you heal the part of you that needs to be healed, you're going to keep meeting the same energy in different vessels. So you might as well fucking learn the fucking lesson and move on, so you can stop choosing the same people to be with and stop experiencing the same situations. But social media makes it look like, because everybody has their own perception, and some people really love to follow other people's perception. They don't have a mind of their own. So then you have those type of people who are commenting the most. Majority of folks are just on some fuck nigga, fuck woman, fuck men and fuck women type shit. Like, it's just like this division, this gender war shit like going on. It's very scary. Cause how the fuck are we gonna be having families with these motherfuckers if they don't even give each other grace? It's absolutely scary. Healing my wounds, a reality that shaped me and molded me too. Yeah, your reality does. Like, things you experience in your reality really does shape you, shapes your personality. Like, there are certain things that changed the fuck out of me. They changed me. Dawala, what's up, boss? Wagwan. Hi, Charisma. How you doing? I have my favorite team in here. Oh my God. Everybody's here. Hi. But yeah, y'all. I'm feeling really, really good. I was over here just like sharing some shit, like sharing some truth, sharing my truth, honestly. We about to talk about what? Love? Yeah, we about to talk about love. Hold on. Because I wanted to make sure I go into, I'm literally, the stuff I want on my list, I already said. That's crazy. Oh, love these conversations. It's so beautiful. Yes, I love it. I always feel great. Like speaking, man, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It made me feel so nerve wracking to be vulnerable and share myself with people. Like I used to feel so, oh my God, like have the ick. Even though I love so much, it still made me feel like a punk. Like, because people have for so long, they made it look like you was weak to love or weak to have your vulnerability, weak to share your feelings. Like they make it seem so bad to the point where even me as a woman who grew up on this whole concept of I would love to have my husband and my house and my kids. I grew up on that concept. I still had a kind of hard time displaying vulnerability because I didn't want to seem weak. That's crazy. Lux, hi. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you, Charisma. Hi. How are you? Oh, God. How's everybody doing tonight? Thank you for understanding. Seriously. Yeah. White women are allowed to speak weak and wrong. Talk about it, Charisma. White women are allowed to be weak and vulnerable, but not us. And honestly, like, can we talk about it? It's like we had to have this embodiment of, oh, you're a black strong woman. Like you're strong. You're like like you're capable. Just because, all right, it's true. We are so capable, magical. I feel women in general are, but black women come with this essence that just it cannot be duplicated, no matter how hard you try. Okay, it's just that sauce. I'm doing well, Lux. Thanks for asking. Coming up with this full moon, y'all, we just gotta like really take our time, especially with emotions. Anything that's being heightened, if you feel a way before you react, before you say, I think I said this yesterday, before you react or anything, please think and process your emotions. Because when we're experiencing the full moon, it's like everything is more heightened, the energy. That's why people be like, oh, they either can't sleep at night or they are drowsy, they're tired. It's definitely most likely the moon. And it's in a water sign at that, a deep ass water sign at like Pisces. Just take your time. Go with the flow. That's the best advice I could give you guys right now. Go with the flow, okay? So back to love in 2023. Before I even go into that, let's see what you guys are saying. We gotta be strong because all these centuries they consider us weak and dumb. Yep. Oh, we definitely fall past that, and I'm so thankful because, and I just cannot wait. Cause I feel like we're really heading into a time where we had enough of that shit. We're done with being brainwashed. Like we're done. That's crazy. Last numbers I saw was 555, and it's only make a change thing. Okay, that's what I'm saying. And 555 is a beautiful, beautiful number. It's very powerful. It's very potent. Anybody into life path numbers? Does anybody know their life path number? I'm a 5. So my whole life is about transformation and change. Oh man. We could do that one day. We could come up here and talk about life path numbers and all that other stuff. Life path numbers, angel numbers, which I highly do believe in. Really? So that says a lot then. It's given soulmate. Yeah, soulmate vibes. If you only see it with your girlfriend, and she got me. I love when the girlies get their men to be like part of gang. Tell her, word up. Tell her shout outs to her for real. Tell her I shout her out because for real, I fuck with that. Oh, you don't know about it, charisma. All right, so basically, life path. All right, numerology, same thing. I think everything, like all is one, right? I look at that. Like when I think of us, the universe, I think of the trees, mad of the same trees, like duplicates. I feel like everything is one. So numerology is like astrology. We could say like that, right? It's another concept, another tool that helps you understand that because numbers are very magical and very potent and even when you see the same numbers over and over again, that's not a coincidence. That's definitely a message. So most likely is what you just thought about, or something that is happening, something like a warning to pay attention. So either or is based on your intuition and how you receive the message, because everybody has a unique way of receiving. That's another thing. But numerology is basically to help you understand like just your life path and where like your destiny, where you're going, the route you're taking, and just what to expect with that. But because of free will, everything, you could always change the story. You can always rewrite, rescript. You know, that's why I never say, even with astrology that I love so much. I love astrology so much. Like I do birth chart readings all the time. I do not just stay generalized on just a sign being a certain way. I don't do that. Like we're too different, we're too complex to be like, oh, all Geminis is the same or all Libras is the same. No. We have most of the signs in our birth chart. So it's like, but people gotta be open to that and stop trying to generalize everything, thinking it's a one way. That black and white shit, y'all, is not gonna cut it for this new era. Open mind. Open your mind. Be open. They already started talking about aliens. You might as well be more open. Sure, numbers are magical in the same time. Very great. Oh, yes. Powerful as well. Numbers are very powerful. Oh my God. I love communicating with spirit through numbers. I think it's so magical. I love seeing the same numbers, and I feel like I get different feelings based off of like there's just one number I kept seeing. It's 414, or it'll be 144, and I know the 144 is like the chosen one's number, but I also think of it as like just my special message, and I count them. Like for example, look at the group chat 141. It was just 141. So that's basically what I will see. I will see 141, 144. And I don't think that's a coincidence that just happened, by the way. But basically, I count them. So 1 plus 4, 5, plus 1, 6. And that's my number. I was born April 6th. So you see how the magic works? Like I'm always seeing 6, 9, 8. Yeah. That was just magical, I know. But that was spirit showing their ass, because I really was not expecting that. You're a lucky person. Oh, I feel blessed. I really do. I feel like there are certain times where I'm like, fuck this shit. I want the fuck out. Because I've been through so much shit, y'all. And I'm still learning, still on top of that. But I have more grace, and I'm just very grateful. Very. 6 and 8 are very great numbers. Yep. 6 gives me harmony. 8 gives me abundance. 6 gives me devotion. It gives me collaboration. It gives me organization, stabilized, a home. And 8 is so, it's giving me boss babe. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, but I'm about to move to Orlando, Florida. So if I have anybody in Orlando, Florida right now, please tap in with me, because I'm gonna need community. I'm moving because I got some stuff I gotta do, and I just need to get my head right for this next couple of months. I'm gonna take a break from all this corporate shit, because I don't want no parts of it, to be honest. But I got some shit some moves I gotta make. So I'm gonna take you guys on a journey with me. I'm excited, then I'm also nervous, but I'm gonna build some community. Like everywhere I go, I'm just gonna build. I'm gonna build. I might just stay there for 6 months and then go somewhere else. We'll see. We'll see. Thank you, Lots. I appreciate you. Oh, you're in Brooklyn too. Thank you, Phil. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for your well wishes. I'm definitely going to take you guys on a journey with me. I'm also going to vlog this whole experience. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, I am Shandy Love. I am, and my username up here. Yeah. It's going to be lit. I'm gonna vlog everything. I love number 8 because I was born in August. Oh yes, and 8 gives me royal. It's also a magical number because Scorpio is very potent, magical, and magnetizing sign. Charisma. What is the experience? What's the experience with what charisma? Put me on. Let me see. Hi Dappa, how you doing? But yeah, I plan on hosting some classes. If you're in Brooklyn, I'm hosting some classes to do some movement, some dancing in front of the mirrors, and like tapping into your femininity, sensuality, your creative parts of yourself, so you could go out there and be that girl, like for real. So tap in with me because I'm gonna start hosting. I'm gonna do that everywhere I go. So if you're in Orlando, know it's coming to Orlando soon. And if you're in Brooklyn, New York, Queens, New York, anywhere in New York City, just know your girl. I'm trying to do 2 classes before I leave this month. At least 2 classes this month. We'll see. Lots. I'm so happy. I'm actually gonna screenshot that so I can have that for myself, to hold myself accountable. I want to do something for the men, and I think men should also look in front of the mirror and move their bodies. I'm sorry, like you guys should be able to love on yourself the way women love on themselves. Like, it doesn't make you nothing. It's such a great way of tuning into your creativity, which also gives you more moolah, baby. You do it. I love that for you. You do that in the shower. Your girlfriend is lucky. Get out of here. Taha said she got her a real man. What? But you know, I'm gonna come up with something for the men. And we're gonna get this shit together. We really gonna. Yeah, I'm also gonna do an inclusive class. I will definitely do that with the women and men. Oh, can't wait. Where she know, I love the confidence, Logs. I fuck with it. Shoot, we did our own vibe. Yes. Let me tell y'all, even doing that together as a couple will be beautiful. Just tapping into just sensuality and sharing that vibe that it's more than just sex. Like me and my homeboy that I actually like too. I like him, but he my homeboy or whatever. Because I'm taking my fucking time with this whole dating shit. I'm done. I'm taking my time. One thing I learned in 2023 is to take my damn time. But I was talking to him earlier about the fact that, like, okay, like that lustful shit, that horny all the time shit, what is that really doing for us? That paying the bills? Because and I also said to myself, like, I can't wait to have my husband so I could be like his biggest freak, like his number one fucking freak, okay? Because that I would just want that one person to myself, and I go about my business, and instead of be out here fucking Dick, Tom, Harry, like. But even it's hard finding that now in this era because people are so greedy. People are weird like that. They find a good person, and then they go out there and motherfucking want the other one. They want the other one, and they want to have all this roster, and they came and they don't even have the energy to spend the time. You haven't got the fucking money. Where's the money for this shit? Like, Xavier. No facts. Like, where is the fucking... Yes, I know. I can finally read her now. Yeah. I was single for 4 years because I didn't want to waste time. Listen. I will stay the fuck single until A real nigga step up and show me that like he's real. Like I'll be like, that man is real. That man over there, that's a real one. I without no hesitation. I'm on it. 4 years is a long time. I hope it don't take me that long. Not messing up this blessing. I feel you, Locks. Lock that one. Listen, Locks. Lock that one up, okay? Throw away the key. You work for that. And you definitely deserve, you guys deserve each other. Kari. Hi, Mr. Stay Lit. What's up? How you doing? You're welcome, Locks. You're welcome. It's not going to take me so long. I'm happy that you got faith in me. I'm so happy you got faith in me. You know what? I got faith in myself. Because I'm really about my shit. And somebody that's about their shit is going to meet me. And they're going to be like, nah, I need you on my team. I'll be like, hell yeah. Hell the fuck yeah you do. Come fuck with a real one. You will get a real man. Yeah, I'm sure I will. I'm not even, like, the way I'm about it, moving about it, I'm focused on myself. And I feel like that's when you find yourself, you're not really caring too much. Like, yeah, the thought of it is nice, but you moving on with your life, you chilling, you doing what you gotta do. And all of a sudden, that's when the niggas pop up. Or the women. Everybody start popping up when you don't give a fuck anymore. So I'm not even worried. I'm not stressing it because I realize this shit is really a game. This whole thing's a joke. Heard you, Locks. Amen. Mr. Stay Lit. You agree with this shit? Same here. I'm really focused on myself more than anything. I feel like a lot of us are just fed up. I feel like a lot of us want love and commitment. And you know what? If so many of us want that shit, then somebody's lying. Because why the hell is it mad of us single? Somebody ain't telling the truth. Big facts. Pop that. Thank you. Somebody lying. You know what it is too? A lot of people are projecting onto each other. And they feel like because they dealt with somebody that was trash, everybody's trash now. So like before they give you an opportunity to show yourself that, show them that you're not trash, they already putting the pieces together to spell out the word trash. Like really trying, testing you. Many people are testing each other. So it's like nobody's getting the real opportunity to get to know the real them because everybody has the mask. We're getting to know each other's mask. And then before you could get vulnerable, the whole relationship mash up. The whole relationship is done because y'all didn't take the time, the chance. Stop it. I'm realizing this shit is you gotta risk it. You gotta risk the idea of getting like hurt or something, like because there's no other way around it. Like you have to be yourself, and being yourself, it takes a lot of vulnerability. Like it takes a lot of realness. But I like that moment where we ease our way into that shit. Like, I'm doing that right now. I feel myself, like, doing that right now. Like, I'm not gonna lie, my patience is kind of running. Because he had the audacity to be telling me about other people. And I'm just like, listen, we're friends, but we're not. Like, I see the way you be looking at me. And I be saying that to him. I wonder if he up here. Hold on, let me see if he up here. He not up here. He usually come up here. I'm over here talking my shit right now. Thank God. But no, I feel like I'm just in that space where I could actually do this shit. I could date without losing my mind. Because before, my mind was gone. Like, as soon as I meet somebody, I'm thinking they're the one. And at that point, all logic is out the door. And that is I feel like we just gotta balance the logic with the feelings. Like, it's okay to have feelings. It's okay to fuck with somebody. It's okay to really, really, really fuck with somebody, right? But it's also okay to be like, okay, this shit doesn't have to just become this kind of situation. Let's see if we could be like friends. If I can't be their friend, then I'm just gonna fall back a little bit because I want to be more than that. And it's just the process. It just needs us to like take a second and think. And not a lot of us are doing that. A lot of us are rushing. A lot of us want to get married tomorrow. Like, But I know better. I know that's not realistic. So yeah, that's the dating world right now. I try to break it down the best way I can, because as far as my perception of it, as far as what I've been seeing and what I've been witnessing, I want to close out with talking about self-acceptance and accepting bodies. I'm about to be really vulnerable with you guys right now, seriously, because I got triggered earlier. And I've been getting triggered a lot lately, and I realized the reason. So let me tell y'all something. When you decide to face your fears and step into your light for real, expect some people to feel away. Like, unfortunately, and not on some cocky shit. Like, automatically, people who are not used to you operating in your light, it's gonna really catch them off guard. They're gonna need time to process this shit. And some of them, they may reveal this shit in a hating ass way. And some of them will be honest and be like, yo, like, I'm kind of jealous right now. Like, I had a few people come to me before and tell me, like, I feel some kind of way. I know it's not you. And I fuck with that. You know why? Because at least they're honest. But you have some people who will project and who will, all right, you have other people. You have some people who will project unintentionally. They will project and not realize it because they're not aware of themselves. They don't realize it's them. So you gotta give those people grace, but also hold your boundaries, because those people will really make you lose your fucking mind. Then you have the people who's evil as fuck. They know what they're doing, and they intentionally want to get you off your path. So you gotta differentiate between these people. You gotta like really use your mind, your logic to like tell them apart, because they're not all the same. They're not all the same. I'm telling you, there's so many levels. For real, I experience that all the time. Yeah, I experienced it many times, and even recently. So I know where I'm headed. I know that if I'm gonna be in this boss babe energy, I can't be faking it. I have to be in it. Like, I have to step into the lights. And I've been doing that a lot lately. Even when I'm nervous, I don't give a fuck. I'm getting the fuck up and I'm speaking. And I've been called to speak a lot. I've been called to get out my comfort zone, right? In many ways. And I had struggled in the past with my body image. Like, I wouldn't even call it body dysmorphia. I would just say, like, I don't know. I think it's something a lot of people could relate to because of the way that people have portrayed a certain type of body type to be, like, accepted. Like, you know, the perfect hour-shaped glass bottle type shape, or, you know, slim waist, got a big round ass and nice titties. Like, you know, we all know the actual prototype that we're talking about. So not necessarily having that body type, it for a very long time put me at unease with accepting myself. And that's why I started looking into the mirror a lot. And knowing that my body definitely fluctuates. Like, I've been very heavy before, you know, and uncomfortable in that because I'm very short, you know, and I also been very slim and uncomfortable with that too. So it's like I've been in these different type of bodies and still never felt a full acceptance. And I had to realize it wasn't like, yeah, the image is one thing. And I could be honest and say, even to this day, I still find myself struggling with it because I have to face the fact that I don't got that, you know. And there's a way that I could change it, I could alter it, but there's certain it's not like a tomorrow thing for me because I'm not opting out. I'm not going for that surgery shit. I'm not. I'm not that sort of girl. Maybe my boobs, but that's the only thing. But anything other than that, I'm just like, this is me. I'm gonna have to accept that, and I had to really learn what that meant to me because I've gotten triggered. I mean, like, somebody came to me and pointed out that my butt got flat because I lost a lot of weight. All right. Imagine just chilling and vibing out, right? And you cool it, not worried about nobody. And they come out of nowhere pointing out a flaw. But if I come to you and tell you your face look like an oatmeal cookie, I'm wrong. I'm the devil. You see, so I'm just like, I notice, I pick up on that, and I realize, seeing it the bigger picture, this is just gonna help me accept myself even more. Okay, I lost my ass. Okay, what else? What is it doing for you? what kind of money is it putting in your pocket? That my body type is not what everybody would consider the ideal body. Like, what, you know, I had to look at it like that. Like, when it comes to me and what I want, of course I could alter it the way I want to accept it. But I cannot allow what people think about me to have influence over what I accept about myself, as far as my self-expression, how I look, how I speak, what the fuck I say, how I move. I cannot allow motherfuckers to come in and shift my shit. And I feel like I've been tested, especially as of late when it comes. Because this comes from somebody that struggled with this shit, bro. I'm talking about struggled. Like, did not want to even be seen sometimes. So I had to, like, start looking in the mirror more. And the more I look in that shit, the more I fall in love. Did anything change? Not really. I had to change my mind, though. Hi, Wealthy. How you doing? Wealthy, do you want to come on tomorrow? Please say yes. And tell me what time. I don't care what time. Give me a time. We're going to come on tomorrow, because tomorrow I make my quota. I make my 30 hours. And I would love to close it out with you, Wealthy. So let me know. Goddess. Thank you, Goddess. How you feeling? Thank you for reminding me I'm not alone, Phil. Thank you. Seriously, I appreciate y'all. Zane, what's up? What's up, Zane? Goddess vibes. You're welcome. Thank you, Xavier. Tomorrow is fine. Yes. Give me a time and I will make time. Because I'm flexible tomorrow. And actually, I'm going to work around that time that you give me. Because I'm going to go see my best friend. She had a baby recently. So I'm going to go see my nephew. I can't wait to see him. So I'll work around that time on Wealthy. But yeah, y'all. That's really what's been happening. Just being triggered and seeing myself operate out of that triggeredness, right? And that's not even a word, but you catch my drift. Hold on. Thank you, Phil. But yeah, observing myself, feeling triggered, and observing the actions I'm taking, and it's been so badass. Like, I could feel away and still move with integrity. Still be able to smile when I'm feeling uncomfortable. Like, you will not see me sweat type shit. I have mastered that shit. 7 p.m. CT. All right, I'll check. What time is that in New York time? Cause somebody help me real quick, please. I'll check after this, but whatever time it is, okay. I've been getting triggered all the time. Yeah, like, you're gonna get triggered. That's some shit, especially when you adamant about just stepping into your shit, like saying, yo, fuck it, this is all I have. There's no plan B for me. I am choosing this life. You're gonna get triggered. But it's like, you could perceive it as this shit is building you up. Like, the way you perceive this shit is going to work in your benefit. It's gonna benefit you. So anybody could come to you and try to come to you with some bullshit, some drama, and you could turn around and make that shit bread. You could make that shit heal you. You could level up off that shit. But it's all about your perception. You gotta see it that way. You can't see yourself as a victim. Or if you wanna play victim for like a few seconds because you wanna cry and get your shit off, by all means. I do that shit all the time. I will fucking cry. I will cry. One thing about me, I'm gonna cry my ass off. Then I'm gonna get the fuck up. And then I'm gonna do something about it. Because I know crying all the time is not gonna help. So yeah, y'all. That's really what it's given these days. That's the energy. I'm about to get off this shit. I've been on this shit for like a good hour. Thank you guys for joining me. Please follow me on IG, Shandy Love. And for those who don't know, I am on this new journey. I don't know what's about to happen, but I'm vlogging everything. So subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see the journey with me. I am Shandy Love. Yeah, tap in, tune in with me. I cannot wait to talk to you guys soon. That's the Scorpio in you. That's heavy, Scorpio. Change and transformation, man. Everybody have a blessed and safe night. Thank you, Phil. Remember to visualize yourself as your highest self. Big Scorpio energy. Visualize yourself as your highest self. Embody that energy. Please, please embody that energy. When I say feel that shit, when I say if your higher self has $1 million, you better walk and move like you got $1 million in your bank tomorrow. All right? The fuck? Have a good night, wealthy. 7 p.m. CT. I'm gonna message you before then. All right? All right, y'all. Enjoy your night.